play. From Lambeau Field in Green Bay, Wisconsin, set to kick off. It's Week 6 of the NFL on EA Sports.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Here come the Bengals now to take over. At a glance at the man under center at 6'5", he always demands attention.
I love just about everything about him. Love his game, love his makeup, love his moxie. One of my favorite words. This guy's a competitor. Gritty, tough, you name it, he's got it. But he did throw an interception in last week's game. That contributed to a loss. And despite the fact he threw 3 touchdown passes, he's going to be out there redoubling his efforts and trying to play better.
And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
From the gun on 3rd down, Jones. Smith catches left side. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line.
Well, it wasn't a big strike, but that completion put them in really great range. What do we have now, 4th and inches?
Yeah, it's not more than a half a foot.
You know what I would do here?
You would always go for it.
I'm one of those guys.
Oh, boy, he fielded it right on the goal line. A very nice punt that time, but they get 11 back on the return. And the Packer drive will start from deep in their own territory with a 1st and 10. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Mahomes. That's caught by the former Sooner, Mark Andrews. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. The numbers for him from a week ago. 4 catches, 82 yards.
And I get the feeling that he loves this matchup. I mean, the unit he's going against is in the bottom half of the league against the pass. He had to have circled this one on the schedule and said to himself, this should be a big game.
And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Joe Mixon, 85 yards. And the Packers have taken the early lead. Both sides of the football in sync early. You force the 3 and out, and then you take it down, score points.
You know what that tells me? They saw their game plan really well. Head coach said, listen, we're just going to stop them on 3 and out. We're going to take the ball downfield and score. But he also told them how it was going to happen. They're going to run this. We're going to stop it. Then we're going to take the ball. They won't be able to keep up with us. And they got it done.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And the last drive, their first drive, 3 and out. What changes here, if anything?
I think it's making sure the guys that you trust the most with the ball, the biggest playmakers you have, that they touch it on this possession to try and get things moving.
So get it to the horses.
Without a doubt. They're the ones that typically end up in the end zone.
At the 25-yard.
On 2nd and 9. Jones in trouble here, and down he goes. AJ. And that'll make it 3rd and 13.
A loss of 4 yards on the sack. And it's 3rd.
Operating from the gun. Jones.
13.
Take off your helmet and give me a kiss next
It's
time.
intercepted. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line. That interception sets them up beautifully already in the red zone.
And you can hear it all the way up here. Oski, everyone turned to block, find a spot, and now they're set up inside the red zone for their offense.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. He's taken down at the 7 after a gain of 7.
Joe Mixon. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 7-yard line.
2nd down and 3. Ball on the 7. They go play fake. Mahomes. dancing to his left. Now he'll pull it down.
Offensively, they liked their situation, so they tried to take a shot downfield, but no one was open. So it was tuck it in run time, and he picks up a first down.
Mixon trying to punch it in, and he'll take this into the end zone for a Green Bay touchdown. Joe Mixon, his second touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And the Packers are able to stretch that lead out further. And a pair of rushing touchdowns now for him in the first quarter.
And I'm liking what I'm seeing from his big guys up front because they're winning the leverage game. How many times we talk about low man wins, right? Move the defensive front aside, create those gaps and holes. He's found his way through them for 2 touchdowns.
And after both of those touchdowns, he went right up to that O-line and hit each of them on the helmet. He recognized
That's a smart man. You know what else he should do? If this continues, take them all to dinner.
The Bengals drive about to get going, and they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
At the 32-yard line.
Throwing again on second down. Jones. And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
They've given him some different looks here defensively in the early going. He's only hit 2 of his first 5 passes. With a big 3rd down coming up, he's hoping he's got a play dialed up that can take advantage of whatever the defense throws at him.
And he is going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. He only got a yard, but that was enough to do the job.
And the Bengal first down.
From the gun, Jones. Throw left side complete. That's Smith. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line.
It's a game.
The numbers there in last week's game for Smith. 6 catches, 61 yards.
And he's able to pull that last pass in, but this is usually a pretty tough unit to try and maneuver against. They're in the top 10 in the league against the pass, and you and I both know there's not much difference between 1 and 10.
A pair of first downs gives him a 1st and 10 up at the 44. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Jones now on 1st and 10. Short throw to Smith.
Jones.
A gain of 6 there on 1st. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Over the middle, and it's incomplete. He was trying to get that ball to Auden Tate, and it's 3rd and 4.
It's 3rd down. And 4 yards to go.
Operating from the gun, Jones. And Tate's got it. The 20. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. That's a gain of nearly 40 yards on 3rd and medium to pick up the 1st. Here's Jones on 1st down. It's caught on the right side at Smith. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line.
A 6-yard.
A gain of 6 there on 1st. From the 5, 2nd and 4. Now Jones. He's got it. Touchdown, Bengals.
Number 19.
Auden Tate, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Bengals able to get this back within a touchdown. On those slants, everything happens so quickly. What makes it work?
The timing between the passer and the receiver. In this case, a slant route. Ordinarily, it's probably about 3 steps before you go on the slant. In this amount of time, I think it was a 2-step deal. Boom, put his foot in the ground and got inside for the pass.
Got inside for the pass, got inside for the catch and the score. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. Now on the return here, we've got an injured player down there. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down.
at the 36.
A toss left, Mixon. Oh, he's got some breathing room. There he goes, left side. Touchdown, Packers. Joe Mixon on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Packers are able to strike quickly for 6. It's good, and it is now 21-7. So 2 plays on that scoring drive. That's how they drew it up. And a long run into the end zone, and what a run it was.
Austin Seibert set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Throwing Jones. Over the middle, complete to Tate. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 11 yards there, first down.
And a Bengal first down.
Looking to throw. Jones. Over the middle to Smith. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
I know the halftime's approaching, but I don't think he's going to want to take a break. That's his 5th catch.
Yeah, they've really been targeting the tight end. And he'll be brought down right at midfield after a gain of only a couple.
By number 20.
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who can do more than one thing. And I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. You're a linebacker, hard cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose. In the mess there and making a nice play defensively. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Now here's a throw right side taken in by his tight end. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
It's now 2nd and 6.
From the gun, Jones. And they're going to get him. He's taken down for a sack back at the 47-yard line. Jones throwing on 3rd and long. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's George. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. It'll be a pickup of 13, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
I think that we all figured when he caught it that short of the marker, that the defense almost relaxed and said, we got this covered. And then all of a sudden, space to run after the catch. And now they're screaming, somebody get him down. Fortunately, they got to him. And force the 4th down.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And still plenty of time remaining here in the half, more than a minute. And we'll see if they just want to protect that lead or try to add on to it.
Well, with as much time as is left on the clock, I would imagine it would be the latter. I think they're going to try and add on to it. So what they're going to tell the team is very simply, if you can get out of bounds after making a play downfield, terrific. If you can't, everyone hustle to the line of scrimmage, either run another play or clock it and start over again.
Now a throw for the left sideline, and he's got it. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets this football out shy of the 30 to the 29. Give him 14 on that one and a 1st down. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. Give him 9 on the play, and it'll be 2nd and about a yard to go for the 1st.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
And again, it's Mahomes. He'll find his running back, Joe Mixon, and able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10. Now it's Mahomes again. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however, and let's see what that's about.
Unbelievable.
In the pocket, chucked it away, flag comes down.
So you got to move a little bit, right? Know where you are on the field, have some awareness. Tackle to tackle. You got to get outside of that tackle box in order to get that done.
That's right, baby. They don't want it. Mike's 50, Mike's 50. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Yellow. Mike's 50, Mike's 50.
Mahomes to throw once more. Flush to his right. Able to hit his target and they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the 1st half. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. He'll rifle this one deep right side. He's got it at the 15. Now a timeout signaled for. They'll get it with 10 seconds to go before.
First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. Curtis Samuel in the final seconds of the first half. And the Packers add 6 to their lead.
That's one of the better examples of clock management I've seen. Whittled it all the way down just about and still put the ball in the end zone.
And just a methodical drive and something really to take into the lockers here. Well, I guess they're going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside kick. And this is going to be snuffed out. The Bengals recover.
The onside kick recovered by
A second quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach.
Going for Evans, but that pass is intercepted. Picked off by Corey Willis. 20, 10, and into the end zone. It's a pick 6 and a Packer touchdown. That pick 6 extending this lead even further. And boy, it's been a while since I've seen a team struggle this badly in the first half.
I think all they want to do is get to the locker room, try and regroup, and come out to start the third quarter. But things don't.
And okay, so much for our halftime break. Apparently we'll get right back to it. So it's the Packers set to receive the kick. They've got the lead as well as we are underway in the third quarter. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30.
Packers take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
So here are the Packers now to take over. They lost 2 straight coming in, but good news for them right now. They've got the lead and the football. And he is going to lose yardage here. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's second down.
Brings up second and 12 at the 25-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Letting one fly deep for Cooper. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Rolling to his right. Looking deep in the direction of Cooper.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Let's get off the field. Let's get off. Hey, 43, 15.
They do go for it. It's Mahomes rolling to his left. He can run for it, and he will. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a first down.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
They fake the give. Now Mahomes. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Rock Ya-Sin. And his guys will take over at their own 44-yard line. A very good starting field position for the Bengals here as they come up first and 10 at their own 44. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. 2 yards the loss, second and 12. The opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on second and 12. Back to throw. Jones. And the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. Khalil Mack picks up his second sack of the afternoon.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in third and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far. Two things you can do in that situation: run and punt the football, or try and take your shot at getting the first down. They chose the latter, but they'll have to punt all the same.
A 46-yard boot, but just 36 following a pretty decent return of 10 yards. And it'll be Packer football here. First down and 10. Patrick Mahomes on his way out for their next drive. He's been a good game manager. They're winning here in the third quarter, but really the ground game is where it's been at for them, hasn't it?
So whatever the game plan was, you just got to focus on continuing to run the football. And really that takes the pressure off of the guy throwing it around. Doesn't have to be the focal point. Hand it off, let him chew up the yardage in big plays, and your team's winning. Only people upset, the fantasy guys who may have started him at quarterback in their leagues.
And we'll see if they continue with a recipe of the ground game. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves them with a very manageable 2nd and 1. He's got the first down and more past midfield. And he takes it across the 50 to the 46-yard line. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards. Boy, an effective play there, getting their wideouts involved in the run game.
And what they're always hoping on that type of a play, that they can get to the end of the line and have a chance to turn it upfield as he did there. That means they controlled the blocking and took care of the defensive end or the outside linebacker to give him that lane.
And I guess I need to clarify. I said getting their wideouts involved in the run game, but of course that was actually a pass as he popped it forward.
On the pickup. 2nd and 6.
To throw again on 2nd down. Mahomes. And his throw is incomplete. Amari Cooper, the intended target. And it'll bring up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 6 yards to go.
From the gun is Mahomes. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he's going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. First target, first catch, and a first down. They go play action. Now Mahomes. Looking left side, Andrews with it complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. It's a gain of 16 and a first down for the green and gold.
At the 17-yard line.
And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line.
The ball carrier.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Mahomes going to throw. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete. Chase Claypool, the intended target. 3rd down here.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because they nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
They'll set up the screen here to Mixon. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. 5 yards on the screen, but that'll take us to 4th down. And they're going to try the screen. It's complete. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. Back now at Lambeau. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. Touchdown, Packers. Mark Andrews, his 3rd touchdown now on the year as his guys continue to pour it on. Trying to bust out of that losing funk, and these fans have to like this. And all right, fellas, this is more like it.
And I know that if this holds up after the game, they're going to give the fans a lot of credit being at home, getting the support. But you and I both know it goes deeper than that. They had to get it together in their own facility, look each other in the eye and say, okay, what's it going to take to break this losing streak? And they really came together with a good week of practice.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Cincinnati set to take over once again. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the 4th quarter. This would be their 3rd straight defeat. Now left side on the swing pass. They're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down.
To number 20.
A good pickup there. 21 yards.
This game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
Now this one complete on the slant route. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. You're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
6. First down, Bengals.
Operating from the gun, Jones. And a quick throw here, that's complete.
Jones.
A good pickup there, 8 yards on the first down completion.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam.
Quick hitter here, it's complete. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 20-yard line. The Bengals passing game finding a rhythm. They've got another first.
Let's get off the field, D. Let's get off the field, D.
A first down carry by Elliott. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13.
I can't believe they even let you play.
From the gun, Jones. Smith catches left side. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. That will go as a pickup of 7 on the 7th play of the drive. The Bengals on 3rd down. 3 for 7 so far in this game. This will be 3rd and 6. And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. Khalil Mack getting him once again, his 3rd sack of the afternoon.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury.
Field goal is good. Makes the score Packers 41.
Well, in the grand scheme of things, those 3 points likely not going to matter much, but I guess they get a little closer, a little more respectability.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been outplayed all game long, but like my mom used to tell me all the time before I went out, dress up a little bit, son. Make yourself respectable. And that's what they're doing here. They're just dressing up the final score.
The Packers take over 1st and 10. At their own.
The Green Bay offense now about ready to take possession here. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup, let him get some time?
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row that were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, just don't really do that in the end.
He's got the lane, and there he goes. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. So score there. Often you talk about the 3 phases of the game: defense, offense, special teams. It's been a clean sweep in this one, hasn't it?
It certainly has. They've been pretty dominant throughout this game. And privately, the head coach will add a 4th phase. That's the coaching. And he'll tell the ownership that as he tries to negotiate a new contract off of this win.
They are looking strong. And a big loss here as he's taken down.
Is no good. That keeps the score.
I know we could sit up here and dance around it a little bit, but going for 2 in this situation, somebody doesn't like someone else. There's no doubt in my mind.
Well, what they couldn't see is you lean back in your chair and you would, yeah, that's not a good decision. They didn't get it, though.
Yeah, I don't think you can just say, well, my kicker's hurt in this spot. No, okay.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Cincinnati now ready to take the field. And just looking ahead, it would appear that that bye week is coming at the right time. They'll have 2 weeks to chew on this one, though probably not one that they want to chew on. A poor performance from start to finish. Now he dumps this off over the middle, and they're able to get this one across the 35. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a 1st down.
1st down, Cincinnati.
Operating from the gun. Jones. Throw left side complete. That's Elliott. And defensively trying to beat the 2-minute warning with a timeout, and they do. Calling it with 2:04 left.
At the 40.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. From the gun, Jones. That's complete to his running back, Evans. And this is going to result in another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 45-yard line. So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now a quick slant as the throw's complete. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 13 yards as they've got the connection working. His 2nd catch in a row, 1st down. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Elliott. That catch good for only a couple. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Jones. And this is going to result in another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 13-yard line. The Bengals passing game finding a rhythm. They've got another 1st. Offense for them has been at a premium. You wonder where plays like that have been all game long.
They're thinking the exact same thing themselves, but they're also looking forward now because now these plays are really for next week, trying to get some momentum going.
And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. That is caught at the 7. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6.
A gain of
A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down. Now Jones from the gun on 3rd down. And that is caught. Well, they're going to see this one to the end. They get a score, but pretty much an exercise in futility right now. Still down big.
kicker on for the point after.
A lot of people might call this backyard football. Sometimes just understanding who you've got out wide and who you're going to throw it to. Give him an opportunity. To go up and make a play, even when contested. Looks like that one worked out pretty well. The trust factor, in effect.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. They're in control here as they start 1st and 10 and appearing to have righted the ship following that 2-game losing streak. And it's incomplete. They're still throwing to the very end, but now this game is over.
47.
Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. What were they clicking on offense?
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's
Bye.